Let's kind of focus weekly learning architecture. So if you think about the week, we have 3 days before we have a live session. Then we have a live session, which is phase 2. And then we have 3 to 4 days after a live session. So think about a 7-day week, roughly broken up that way. So we think about the first part of the week is where the role of the teaching team is that of expert. That's the traditional way we think about teachers and faculty. And so that's the videos, it's the text, it's the knowledge checks, it's many preparations to say, are you learning the skills, learning the knowledge that you need? And so that's largely driven on traditional LMS. In our case, we use Blackboard. So there's a lot of supporting technologies there. So a lot of thoughtful design goes into that with faculty, our learning designers, some of which are on this call. But that's that key first phase. The blue level this is where the teaching team shifts from being expert to becoming facilitators. And so phase 2 happens in the live session, which is on Zoom. Here, the faculty is working with the students to say, have you mastered what you've learned from the expert phase? If we taught you this accounting principle, if we taught you this notion of how do you create and capture value, do you have some sense of mastery? So you're applying it through cases, you're applying it through simulation, various kinds of exercise. So they're there to facilitate, to ensure that you kind of know how to use this stuff. This then gets to perhaps the part that's the most novel thing of what we do, is if we do phase 1 well, phase 2 well with all the supporting things, then phase 3 is where we begin to, I use the phrase orchestrate learning. What this basically means is the faculty and the teaching team doesn't have to be in the room anymore. This can now happen amongst the peers. So this is the primary role where Yellowdig plays a role in allowing people to co-create knowledge. So somebody posts about something in there, I'm from Taiwan, I'm in retail, they may post something from that environment. There may be somebody from retail who lives in Argentina, and they would post something from there. They could discuss what's similar, what's different, those types of things. So in some ways, it's trying to say that the beauty of Yellowdig 2 there is it's completely asynchronous. So the orchestration can happen wherever you're at, and people can catch up on those threads.